All right, hey, what's up? I hope everyone's doing well. Been inking and coloring files all day. Got a little bit of retinal burn, I think. So I'm gonna take a time out here and grab this off my shelf. Got the the French edition. Oh, by the way, say hello to Ninjak's head. It's one of my dying pins carrier. So all the ones on their way out the door, they go in Ninjak's head till they meet their demise. All right. So, anyways, Gunslinger Spawn French edition. This is Tome 4 hardcover. You can't get these in the States. We only get the soft cover perfect bound trades. So if you want the hardcover, you're gonna have to find them online or move to France. This one here has got issues 19 through 24. And we're here to geek out for Brett Booth and Adelso Corona. Got some other artists involved. Corey King also did some inks, I guess. We'll see here. Usually on this first couple pages, I'll have it... what is going on here? The static. I think it's the weather out here. No, it isn't. That's one page. Never mind. I'm a dummy. All right, so yeah, Adelso with Corey King. Von Nunes on colors. I guess Todd wrote these. All right, so we're gonna peek through here. Probably gonna miss some pages, but it is what it is. You are now aware of these hardcover edition Gunslinger Spawn books. So, pretty cool shot right there. Another great shot. I feel like every couple issues, Brett Booth throws in a killer 2/3 shot of Spawn, and then it goes into just like mad panel work. Here we go, mad panel work. But yeah, these shots are cool. I really like his version of Spawn. Capullo as well. Older Capullo. I think something definitely changed. Something definitely changed with Capullo around, I don't know, was it like 2010? There were some changes. A little bit of that McFarlane flair disappeared. I know there's 2 pages there. There it goes. There's a 6 shot right there too. Yeah, there it is. More mad panel work by Booth and Adelso, and maybe Corey King. I don't know who inked what. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know who inked what, but if Adelso inked it, I know it's awesome. So there's that. Yeah, these are cool. I'm not sure. I feel like there's some other artists that work in this one because the Tome 5, I don't think that they're involved with it. I'm gonna have to look. I got it. It was buried, so I was going through a bunch of back issues in the closet, pulling out some slabs, some of that CGC stuff, looking at different things I got that I forgot about, and it's now all that stuff sitting on top of a bunch of unfiled trades and an omnibus and a couple other hardcovers. And I think 5 came in recently. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I thumbed through it one time, and I'm not remembering whether or not Brett Booth and Adelso worked on that one. So I'm probably going to dip out. If they're not involved with it after that, probably going to dip out. But this is a pretty good run. I mean, 24 issues, right? And they were involved with most of them. So much higher page count, much higher issue count, rather than what they were able to do on that short-lived run on the Bloodshot book, which to me, I bring that one up quite a bit because I feel like there was a huge level up. I feel like there was a huge level up with Adelso. He was probably hyped too. Adelso got to do some like variant cover stuff with that, and then also Booth. I feel like leveled up as well with rendering and that. I'm not sure how much of that was Adelso. I do know what Adelso can bring to the table because I've seen what Adelso can do over like Liefeld pencils. I know what I bring to the table on Liefeld pencils. We both worked over Rob several times, and um, got kind of a similar approach. But Adelso is a lot better than me, so I still look at it. You know, I look at his stuff for new ways to maybe do things that I don't do the same. I'm not going to say correctly. We do stuff different sometimes. But yeah, with the absence of studios, sometimes all we got is books and the internet, right? Like to find ways to keep yourself occupied. That's a weird thing about art too. Is also awesome double pager here. Um, I think we get it's very easy to get caught up in your own mind, right? And that's where like you sow all the seeds of doubt and you start questioning what you're doing and this and that. And the only way really that I found to stay away from negativity and things like that is really to just find other things like these videos. I call them art for inspiration. Uh, they're things to kind of preoccupy yourself in a way while you're also working. Because I feel like art, at least for me, I don't know how it is for anyone else. For me, doing artwork is like meditation. I don't know another way to put it, but it feels like meditation. Kind of the same way like I took a bunch of typing classes back in junior high school and high school, and this is way back when like we were doing stuff on word processor, so you really couldn't make errors because they had the whiteout thing in there. You had to backspace. Like if you went too far, you could not go back and have the correction fluid, you know, the clickety clack. You couldn't go back far enough, so you would have to restart your entire uh, hard uh, hard copy, you know, that you're typing up. And anyways, typing to me is like a no brainer. You know, uh, I could be talking to someone and still keep on. It's like your hands have a mind of their own, right? And I feel like art, for me at least, that happens with artwork too. And so a lot of times when I'm working on something, I'm not even looking at what I'm supposed to look at. I'm looking over here. You know, I'm looking at like a Will Spartaccio comic or something and going, oh, that's pretty cool. I did the metal. And then I look down, I'm like, oh, here's something here I can apply that same approach to the line weights, or maybe just you know, switch up the reflective glow, maybe just tweak it a bit. You know, we do things like that. Any hoot, this is really cool. This is an awesome splash right here. God, Todd McFarlane, please, please, please put out an art edition. Put out some like black and white stuff of this. Like, please. Yeah, this stuff's cool. It's a pretty dope splash right there too. This John Glapian, I think. I think this is a John Glapian piece right there. Guys, like John Glapian had inked Capullo for a long time. I mean, he's inked a lot of people. He's inked a lot of people at DC and stuff. Most primarily DC, I think. But uh, if you're not aware, John Glapian has been working on, at least last he told me, which is a few years back. So I don't know how far ahead he's getting on it, but he's been working on his own Spawn project. full on as artist, and I believe coloring too. So looking forward to that. As far as I'm aware, nothing that he worked on besides some covers has come out. So again, I'm not really sure how far ahead they are getting on that. Hopefully it's still a thing. Just seems like an incredibly long amount of time that he's been on it. So who knows? It might come out and completely reinvent the wheel of comics. Like you never know. That happens. Some of these artists come out of left field. You never knew they had it in them, and they do this thing, and it's like, wow. And then next thing you know, everyone and their mom is pulling from pulling from their work. Who did that? That's pretty interesting too. FM. That's not Frank Miller. Is that Manipal? All right. Keep looking here. More pages. More pages. Jeez. I'm blown away. Yeah, and aside from Arthur Adams, Brett Booth, second best artist of dinosaurs in the encyclopedia sense. He needs to give more feathers. Be a little bit more realistic. It's a cool shot right there. Clown. Yeah, look at these dinosaurs. So good. Jim Lee can draw really good dinosaurs too. He just never had the opportunity to. He did a couple pinups. He did a Gen 13 pinup with the T-Rex that's super sick. And then I remember the Savage Land stuff, right? Like the Rogue stuff that they're. I think Marvel's relaunching it or something, doing something with that design. This is probably the most Greg Capullo looking drawing that Booth has ever drawn. Stuff's cool. All right, I think we're getting close to the end here. I think there's an action figure of this. I think there's a box set. Yeah, this is the new. At some point, they changed up the headdress to Gunslinger Spawn. It has more of a almost like it's almost like a reverse Batman. He's got the nose piece that comes forward. Might be the intention. It's a really good framed up profile shot. Those two characters. Yikes. All right, so then we got some retro something another out here. Trying to read this. I can't read that. I keep forgetting that this is a French edition. All right, so we got so that's a okay. So this was an alternate cover. Mirko Kolak. Not familiar with this artist. Is this the artist who I'm asking questions? There's no one here to answer it. Reminds me of a book I saw called Barbarian. I think it's called Barbarian. Alternate Brett Booth cover right here. Inked by Adelso. Colored by Nunes. Another Kevin King. So I'm noticing a lot of the same team working on stuff. Oh, this is different though. We've got a Kale New cover. Got it flipped it where you got the green going on. Then over here, full color. Renaud, Paul Renaud, and then more collected editions in French. I think I might be wrong. I think these are soft cover at top. I think. But I know, you know what? I think they flip back and forth, maybe. Maybe they sell a lot of hardcovers and they flip to perfect bound because I've seen these are. I have this one. Yeah, it's Portaccio. Okay, so I've seen them hardcover, and that's like volume 17, right? But then I've seen ones like this, like 7 and 8 in soft cover. So I don't really know how that works. No idea how that works. Just pay attention to it. If you do track these down online and you're interested in any of them, try to do some research. Like, what's the actual content? The cover does not always represent the guts. Okay, so and another thing, one way to tell if it's a soft cover or hard cover, if you're here in the United States and you're trying to order one online, and uh, none of it words just don't make sense on these sites you're trying to order from. If it's a soft cover, they call it PIN, PIN. If it's a hard cover, there's no th, hard cover, it'll be called Relie, like RELIE, or it'll be called Connected if your browser translates for you. I think it translates it hardcover, whatever word is used for hardcover, it'll be translated to Connected. Okay, so yeah. Oh, there they are. So we got this tome right here. So you got these are all hardcover tomes here. They're all Delacorte. These are all Delacorte releases as well. And I don't think that they are chronologically exactly the same as the American releases because I know that we have these here as well. Some of them are actually hardcover as well too. So this is all very confusing. Let's just leave it at that. This is all confusing. But what I can tell you, if you track down the Delcourt, I said Delacorte, Delcourt tomes, I think they're on issue 7 now. Anyways, 1 through 5, 1 through 6. Gunslinger, Spawn, Delcourt. I'm pretty positive they're only hardcover. I have not seen a soft cover of these yet show up anywhere in any of my searches through the months of trying to track some of these down. But again, yeah, I think that yeah, if Adelso and Booth are not if they're not part of 6, I'm probably going to bounce. I'll probably be up. All the spines match up. I don't have another one near me, so I can show you. But all the spines match up. You got your little nifty number here to know which one is which. They look nice on a shelf. These 4 volumes, I don't have volume 5 next to them. It's buried. But the 4 volumes together make up about the size of like what a Marvel omnibus would be. So I'm assuming 5 just makes it look like an omnibus as well. Yeah. So it is what it is. But these are really cool releases. Nice paperwork. They're all paper quality. Yeah, they all have the same. It's a matte finish, and the printing is nice. The inks look good. Colors look perfect. Probably can't tell from the camera because I have to raise the contrast so that line art shows up nice. But yeah, these are really great collections, and if you can track them down, highly recommend it. Price wise, they're really close to American cost on trades, unless you're buying your trades at discount. Then their trades here, soft covers will be probably a lot less. But yeah, if you go by the full ISBN registered amounts, they're very close American dollars. Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, ring the dings, and bing the bells, and all that. And everyone have a great night. Thanks again.